Ace, if you want out of here, I get you out of here. If you don't want out of here, you tell me, and I will figure out the best way to help you.
Ace was planning on running.
Oh, but Nammi...
But when they called Nammi said, stay right there, and we will come help you.
Did you tell them that I was your friend?
Not in those words.
Ace is being walked out of the front of the house in handcuffs. One of the windows that you definitely saw was closed is now open.
On a miss, you're not who you intended to be. The keeper will tell you who you are and for how long, up to 48 hours.
Rabbit, when you arrive at the house, you are Kelly. And you are Kelly for the next 2 hours. Carpet is soaked with blood through the doorway into the hallway where it stops abruptly. Adjacent to the bloodstain are small indentations that lead toward the closed door of the walk-in closet. The door explodes. Embedded in your skin is rock salt.
You just lost a friend.
I want to punch him. Her fists start to glow.
You drop him to the floor.
How do you handle this? This is new territory for me, man.
Could you go to my job?
I fucking knew it. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Pest Control, an actual play podcast with Q Times. I'm your GM, Sam. I use he, him pronouns. And this week, we're returning to our game of Monster of the Week by Evil Hat Productions. This season is focused on the community of Norfolk, a town that is being eaten by the much larger city, which is hemmed it in with highways and rapid expansion. We have a couple of world tenets that all four of us are going to try to be sticking to. The first of which is show the community. Show your connection to it, show where it comes together, and where it is fraying. And the second of which is show the world of the myriads, which is what we call in this setting monsters and cryptids and various non-human creatures with sentience. That tenet is show how the world is different since the myriads unmasked themselves in ways both complex and mundane. I'm going to let my players go ahead and introduce themselves, starting with William.
Hello, I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Kelly Aberdeen, he, him, the Crooked playbook, and we have some beliefs per character and the setting that I'll say now. The belief that Kelly has for Nammi is Nammi seems sweet but is too soft and naive to do what's necessary. The belief for Rabbit is almost definitely a demon but seems completely unimportant. The belief for Norfolk is this town could never save itself, so I must. And the belief for the city is the city has a hunger that will not be satiated with just Norfolk.
My name is Jonas Newhouse, pronouns they, them generally. And I am playing Rabbit, the shapeshifter, pronouns he, they generally, but he will be shapeshifting into many people with many different pronouns. Beliefs from Rabbit. Kelly is far from unlocking his full potential and needs to start acting now to make the most of his life, no matter what it is he chooses to do. Nammi is more like me than anyone else in town. The town, Norfolk, is stronger than the city and deserves the power the city seems to hold. And the city has more to offer than many believe, and we should give it some time.
Hi, I'm Sam, she, they, and I'm playing Nammi, who uses she, her pronouns, and she is in the Divine playbook. As far as Nami's beliefs go, Kelly and Rabbit should totally hook up. They'd be such a power couple. Rabbit has been around forever, and people need to lay off their case. Norfolk has a seed of power inside of it that Nammi needs to help cultivate, and something dark is brewing in the city, and Nammi needs to be here to help fix it this time around.
Kelly and Nammi, you are standing over the body of an older white man in a dark green trench coat who is unconscious on the floor of Ace Aruna's bedroom. The police tape remains intact on the front door, but this is still an active crime scene. The person on the ground begins to groan. What do you do?
Well, I punched him.
Yeah, you did. And that was great, and I approve of it 100%.
He was shooting our friends.
No, you're good. You don't have to, nobody else is here. We don't have to pretend like that was a bad thing.
It might have been a bad thing. It might have been a bad thing to shoot.
No.
To punch him.
It's okay. So I'm going to grab the gun, and then I'm going to immediately put it back down and be like, oh God. Oh, fuck.
It's like you can see into my GM brain, William.
I'm like, oh God. Do you have gloves or something? Do you have gloves?
Mm-hmm.
It's too late. Oh. It's too late. I picked it up already. It's too late. So I'm going to pick it back up again.
Okay.
it's too late, but actually give me the gloves.
And they're like cute little lace gloves.
Yeah, I'm going to take a minute to look at those and be like, yeah, okay. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, put the gloves on. We have the same hand size. Kelly's like, okay, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the butt of the gun and hit the dude in the head.
Okay. Yeah, he groans again and rolls over on his side. He's like bleeding from his head now.
Is he like gonna die or like
You didn't punch him that hard.
He's not like dying.
He is solidly unconscious. He is going to wake up with a hell of a headache tomorrow, and he might need to go to the dentist for some unseated teeth. But other than that, he is okay.
Is the flower shop? It's closed for the night, right?
Yeah, but I have the key, so
Okay, great.
we could just go, or my basement.
Are we?
I'm in the basement. We could go there.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
We taking him?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be okay, cause we'll put a bag on his head.
We'll carry him through town. It'll be fine.
I got a question. How are you doing that? Because neither of you have a car.
Yeah, I was thinking initially about running to work and leaving the motorcycle, but we did establish that Rabbit was on the motorcycle. I'm not going to get in the way of that decision, so.
How do you feel about putting this dude in a suitcase or something?
I feel really bad about that.
Okay, then look away.
What if we like carried him in between? Like we're pretty strong. We'll just say he's drunk.
I don't want to be seen with a
He's
body.
drunk.
I don't want to be seen with this person at all.
That's fair.
Now, I'm gonna find a suitcase.
Okay.
There's got to be one around here, and then you and I are gonna call a Uber.
Okay. Is he gonna have like air holes?
That's a good plan. I'll put some in there.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'd like to find a suitcase, a big
Okay.
suitcase.
Yeah, there is a big suitcase in the walk-in closet, no problem. You walk in, see it right away, and can use something to like punch some air holes in it. But Kelly and Nammi, there was a couple of gunshots that came from this house, which means that you begin to hear police sirens as they make their way towards the Aruna house.
What if we just left?
Okay, no more-
What if we just left?
No, help, no more turning away. Come over here.
Yep.
Help me.
Yep.
Help me stuff this dude in here.
I will help.
Oh, you know what? Unconscious people are so heavy.
Really are. It's all the body weight, I think.
Oh my god.
Okay, and help me push it out the window.
I am both regretting not being here to help and so glad I left.
I want us to get away from here as fast as possible.
Okay, I need an act under pressure here. One of you can roll act under pressure, the other can roll help out. It's up to you who wants to roll.
What's your cool?
+1.
Dang it, mine too.
You know what? Because you hate them so much, I'll do the act under pressure.
Thank you. And I will help out. Even though narratively it does kind of feel like the opposite is happening. I don't know. Maybe we should hold to that. You know what? I'll do the act under pressure. You are
that's
helping
true,
out.
that's
You are helping out.
It does make more sense.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 and a 2. Not looking good. But I have a +1, so I ended up with a 7, which is still not good. You look like you did bad.
I rolled a 5.
+1?
No, 5 total.
Mark experience. Oh boy. Let's start with the failure. Because Nammi, this is a straight up failure. This might be our first straight up failure of the game.
I had a failure last episode.
Nammi with a 5. First of all, go ahead and mark experience. And second of all, you go out first to go ahead and start maneuvering the suitcase around. And the hard move I'm going to take against you here is the police were quicker than you thought. And they see you come out the window of the house and begin to drag the suitcase towards the sidewalk. And you hear someone say, "Stop, police, stop what you're doing right now. Take your hands off of the suitcase."
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yes?
No, the real one. You rolled a 7 and 9. So I'm going to give you a worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. The deal is they haven't seen you yet. If you go outside, they'll see you.
Oh.
So there's like a moment I hear the police shout like, "Stop, like take your hands off the suitcase." And I'm like sitting here. Oh, gotta think. And I'm going to leave out the back and hop the fence.
Great.
And go down the street.
We'll come back to you. Nammi, what do you do?
I put my hands up and then I'm going to try to manipulate someone.
Okay. Let's do this first. I want you to give them a reason. So manipulate someone says once you have given them a reason, tell them what you want them to do and roll plus charm. So what do you say here?
Oh my goodness, I caught a bad guy. He was shooting people. And he's in the suitcase. And, that wasn't my idea. But yeah.
Wait, did you say that wasn't my idea? Oh, no. God.
Okay. What do you want them to do
alone.
here? And you think okay. All right. Roll me manipulate someone.
Nammi, no. Love to appeal to the decency of the city police.
I rolled a 7.
On a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it. So you ask for them to leave you alone?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. This officer says, okay, step away from the suitcase, put your hands behind your back, and begin walking towards me backwards. You do this?
Yeah.
He handcuffs you and pushes you to the ground and walks up to look at the suit, unzips the suitcase, and this dude falls out of it. And the cop takes a step back and then looks over at you and says, okay, you're free to go as soon as you come back to the police station and have a conversation with me.
Okay.
I love conversations.
I think he checks this guy's pulse and then says, after we call an ambulance. He walks back to the cruiser, lifts you up off the ground, and puts you in the back of the cruiser. And then he goes on the radio and says, we're going to need an ambulance at the Aruna house. There was someone stuffed in a suitcase. They appear to be unconscious. I have a perp in the back of my car right now. Could you send a ambulance along? Rabbit.
Sorry, Rabbit's not here right now.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Rabbit, a.k.a. Kelly. You pull up on Thumper to the outside of Cheapskate, which is the place where Kelly both lives and works. It is a roller rink / dive bar, sort of near the industrial side of town. There are people waiting out front to get in. There's a bouncer that is kind of standing out front, giving them the little colored wristbands to let them in to see if they can drink or if they can just skate. And you hear kind of pumping 80s music coming from inside.
Cool. It's a very loud environment.
Yes.
That's good. What is Kelly's job here? Is he a bartender, a bouncer?
William?
I would say not a bartender.
Okay.
General like a bar back.
Sure.
General cleanup and I think I clean the skates that people rent, the rental skates. I spray the inside of them and stuff and clean them off. And then if there's any spills, general custodial things.
Rabbit is going to walk in like I'm supposed to be here because I am, but definitely to try to discourage people from getting too close to me and talking to me too much. I'm gonna look like I feel like shit. I'm gonna come up and just be coughing a little bit, and then just how when you just can't help but show that you feel like shit, but you are at work anyway, and you're not gonna let it get in the way. But you're obviously not feeling well. I want to be asked to go home, but I'm not going to ask for that. It's I'm here to do my best. But you probably that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna walk in and look around for something that needs doing.
You walk in and you see immediately you are spotted by Joni Colbert. It's so funny. I did not imagine having to introduce Rabbit and Joni immediately. Sort of expecting it to be Kelly, which I guess in some ways it is. Joni Colbert is the manager of the Cheapskate and Kelly's boss. She uses she, her pronouns. She's an aspiring influencer and a member of the Dark Abbey, which is it's basically an influencer, a club for an influencer. There is this person named Aina Steen who runs it. She goes by Glimmer online. It's Glimmer with a Y. And the main thing that you know about the Dark Abbey is it's basically it's like fans of a K-pop group. You know how people get
BTS?
BTS. It's like BTS Army. That is the level. Except the meetups are by invitation only. They're like extremely buttoned up. Everyone's like, oh, I just got an invite to like the Dark Abbey's next meeting. Like they take it very, very, very seriously. Joni is a member of the Dark Abbey, and I think she's wearing like a little pin on her shirt or something that is like some symbol representing the Dark Abbey. I think it's like a image of like a black castle, like a little cartoony stylized black castle. And she's wearing like a little pin of it. And she walks up and says, oh my God.
Sorry. Hold on. No, I'm good. What's up? Talk to me. I'm here. I'm good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No, it's just a long night.
Okay. Thank God.
But I'm
you're
good.
here. So,
No, I'm rested enough. I mean, the work doesn't stop.
yeah, no, you seem fine. So there's a birthday party that just started, and I could really use your help. So the kids are not sure what their shoe sizes are. They're all measuring their shoe sizes right now. But like, they're probably going to need 2 or 3 times, and then almost none of them know how to skate. So I was hoping that you could sort of like take it upon yourself to kind of like guide them a little bit when they first get out on the rink. Is that something you could do?
Measure the shoes and get them skating. Make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks so much. And she puts a hand on your shoulder. We really need the help tonight.
Yeah. Oh, hey, listen, happy to be here. Birthday party that way? All the kids with the hats, I'm assuming.
Yep, those are the ones. Also, can you try to keep the like drunk people away from the birthday party?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Thanks.
Tell you what, I'll try to keep the drunk people away from me and myself near the birthday party. That should do the trick. All right.
That sounds awesome. Okay, I have to go to the bar. Sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm great. What do you ask?
You can see her like in her head. You can see her like running the numbers on like, how bad is it going to be if you work here sick versus how bad is it going to be to try to do this shift by myself?
Yeah.
And she turns around and starts walking towards the bar.
Rabbit Kelly will turn around and start walking towards the birthday party. Do I like recognize any of these kids or the chaperones or anything to the point where I think they would recognize Kelly? Is that something I could ascertain? Or would these be people who would be meeting Kelly for the first time?
I have to imagine because, okay, I want this community to feel large. Like I want it to feel like not a place where you necessarily know everybody. So, or not a place where everybody knows everybody, I guess I should say. So here's what I'll say. You can roll sharp to have Rabbit know these people, but I'm going to say Kelly does not know any of them.
I think I probably should roll sharp for this. In fact, I probably should roll sharp for read a bad situation. Maybe just to, I mean, like, it's not necessarily hostile, but like I did this with Sage's job too. So yeah, I want to figure out like basically how much do I have to act like Kelly versus how much am I giving them an impression of what Kelly is like for the first time? You know what I mean?
I don't think that's something you need to roll. Well, before I set this in stone, William, how much time does Kelly spend around kids and their parents?
Close to none.
Cool.
Great. Then you know that Kelly does not spend very much time with kids and parents. So like the chances that any of them know Kelly are astronomical. What I will say is there's a person there's 2 people that you recognize. These are 2 women, 2 mothers of the Norfolk Parents Assemblage.
Ah, yes, the mom.
Which is a group of mothers in Norfolk dedicated to improving the community. They're often at odds with the city council. They are very powerful, but they are also often rife with internal conflict. You see them specifically standing on either side of this group and kind of like casting glares at each other. These are Hannah Raddick and Sylvia Rue.
Okay. And they're casting glares at each other, you said, right?
Yes.
Cool. Rabbit's gonna go up to Hannah. Hey, name's Kelly. I'm here to help out. You look like you're kind of in charge here. Who's needing the most help here? How can I be of assistance to your party?
Yes, I am in charge. Thank you very much. Don't listen to Sylvia if she tells you otherwise. So, yes. So we're trying to get things off the ground. Obviously, we've got 2 birthdays today, and we want them both to feel special. So, yeah, whatever we could do. I also noticed there's a lot of people drinking here.
Oh, yeah, I don't really like it, but you got to make the money somehow. The shoe rental only goes so far. But I'll keep those people away from your people. You don't got to worry.
Okay, great. So we definitely need skates. And I think we already called in a rental on those. So
yeah, we got everybody's shoe sizes.
Their sizes.
Okay. Any assistance with that, or you want me to start grabbing shoes for who we got?
No, and she pulls out a list, and there is like 15 names on it already. And she says, these are the kids who have measured their shoe size already. Do you have a table somewhere in the back where we could set up for presents and cake and?
Oh, let me look into that for you. So I'm gonna take this list here. I'm gonna go. I'll go grab some shoes and I'll get some more intel on a table. I don't want to promise nothing because we are having kind of a busy night, and who knows how many tables the drunks have been breaking. But I'll do what I can for you. I'm here to help.
Thank you so much. You've been such a help already. I could honestly use more help like you. And she kind of like wanders back over towards the kids. And as you go back towards the skates, you are intercepted by Sylvia.
Cool. Hey, I wanted to talk to you.
And Sylvia hands you a list and says, okay, these are the shoe sizes of all of the kids we have so far. I cannot believe that Hannah is talking to you like she owns the place.
No, don't worry. I just wanted to check in with her first because I figured I'd get a little information from her. I'm gonna get what I really need from you. So what am I doing here? How can I help you, party?
Well, okay. The first thing is we obviously need skates. So those are that's the list of the kids,
on the list,
shoe sizes with skates. And then we were hoping to get a table for the cakes and the presents. And could you keep the adults away from the children?
Listen, the kind of partying you do here is not going to be touched by the kind of partying they're doing out there. Don't you worry. They have their fun. You have your fun. Separate fun. You don't got to worry.
All right. I was a little worried when Hannah scheduled a kid's birthday party at a bar, but...
Well, we like to think of it as more of a, roller rink / bar. And here you're with the roller side. You don't got it's
right.
Not a bar for you today. Just ignore the bar.
And there's
no bar.
roller rinks in the city, of course. So we had to do it here. Okay, so just give us the skates and that'll be a great start.
And I'll look into a table for you. Now, would you be okay if depending on what I find back there, if Hannah, it was Hannah, right? Was her name the lesser woman? Would it be okay if some of
lesser, just she's not in charge.
Of course. Would it be okay if maybe some of the kids on her list maybe borrowed parts of your table a little bit of the table I'm bringing for you?
What do you mean? She handed you a list?
Well, yeah, and I'm gonna compare the list.
It is the same names with different shoe sizes for every person.
You know what? This is from last week, actually. I must have gotten confused. Crumple up the list that Hannah had given me. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of a different Hannah, different night. I had to deal with some drunks on my way in. My brain's a little scattered, but I'm here for you. I promise. I'll be here and good.
Yeah, just listen. I really appreciate your help. You're doing such a good job. I know these jobs aren't always the best, and I just have to say I really appreciate your work here. And even if Hannah maybe doesn't as much, I just want you to feel appreciated.
I appreciate hearing that. I do. Thank you very much.
And let me know how much Hannah tips, because can be a little. Her tips can be kind of.
Am I reporting to you on kind of all the comings and goings, Hannah and otherwise? Is that what I'm hearing here? Let you know.
Yes. Okay. You should absolutely report to me.
I want to reach out and put a hand on Sylvia's shoulder. I hear you. I'm here for you. Anything you need, I got you.
Fantastic. And she turns around and heads back towards the party.
I'm gonna turn my back to her and just take a deep breath and try to figure out where the back is.
Kelly. The only lights as you begin to make your way through the backyards and the sidewalks are the street lights and the occasional house that is still, has their living room lights on. This is an area where a lot of people go to bed early. There's a lot of older people living in this area. So there's quite a few homes already with their lights off. Where are you going?
Just a house or two over.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for an ambulance to arrive.
Sure enough, you hear one coming.
I'm going to wait for it to get all the way to the house.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be a little stowaway.
Okay. The ambulance pulls up to the front of the house. A couple of paramedics get out the back. They begin loading this unconscious person onto a stretcher. They're kind of shining a light in his eyes, trying to make sure that he is okay. He groggily kind of gives them a small thumbs up, but is still clearly mostly out of it. Two of the paramedics climb into the front cab of the ambulance, and one gets in the back. Where are you stowing away?
I'm going to climb up on top of the ambulance.
Oh my God.
Okay. This has got to be act under pressure.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh God.
10 plus 1.
Oh my God. Okay. You do what you set out to do. Stealthily, Kelly, you crawl up the side of the ambulance onto the top, and inside, from the camera's perspective, we kind of get a moment where the paramedic in the back hears something and like looks up at the roof, but then the person in the back begins to like groggily kind of talk, and they turn back to attend to them. And you are on the roof of this ambulance as the sirens turn on and it begins to peel out and make its way back towards the local hospital. It is taking this person to a hospital in the city, just as a heads up. So you are headed into the city. Hi, everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for listening to Pest Control. I just got to say from the bottom of my heart that it means so much. We have put so much time and effort and planning into this season and the episodes that you're hearing now and will be hearing soon. I'm just so excited for this story to get out there. So thank you. If you want to help us find a wider audience, why not tell a friend or leave a review? There's reviews on Spotify now, which is a cool new thing. So if you listen to enough episodes, you can leave us a review there. Otherwise, you can leave us one on your podcast platform of choice. If you want to hear more of us, you can find us on Twitter @PestControlPod, on co-host @PestControl, and on Discord, there is a server invite in the episode show notes. There are theories that are cropping up there, and let me say they are amazing. If you would like to talk to other fans about what you think is going on or where you think the season is headed, Discord's a great place to do it. And also, it's a great place to ask me and the cast questions about the future of the show. This week's promo is for our sister show on Q Times, $2 Creature Feature, which is a Monster of the Week show set in the town of Jupiter Hollow, where strange things are occurring. It is getting close to the end of season 2, just as we kind of start our season 2. And speaking as the producer of that show, you are going to want to be tuned in for the finale. If you've got an actual play show and you're interested in trading promos, please reach out. We'd love to help our listeners find other cool stuff and get some additional listeners ourselves. The next episode will be up on January 8th, 2023. See you next time. Grab some popcorn and find your seats. Monster of the Week Actual Play Podcast $2 Creature Feature returns for Season 2 on February 22nd. This season, we'll see a whole new crew of hunters confronting the mysteries at the heart of the town of Jupiter Hollow.
I'm Megan Murphy. I'm playing Zelda Wardwell, the Flake. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to protect people too. That's like what heroes do.
I'm Nielder, playing Eric Ashrin, the Crooked.
Let's just say I don't ask questions that involve textbooks. I ask questions that involve cash.
I'm Laura McMillan, and I'm playing Tammy Jo Marple, your hometown home finder. I'm here to make deals with the good people of Jupiter Hollow, but I already made a deal of my own. Tammy Jo is the monstrous.
And I'm Mr. Ray. I play everything that tries to kill these people. And if you enjoyed our first season, you ain't seen nothing yet.
New episodes every other Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get our show.
Nammi, are you doing anything before this police cruiser is headed back to the police station?
How long have you been a police officer?
Chatty one, huh?
Uh-huh.
I've been an officer for about, it's 2022, so like 10 years.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you've always been here in Norfolk?
I'm city police, but yeah, I'm on the Norfolk patrol right now.
So would I be going to the city then?
Yes, we are taking you back to the city, yes.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about being a police officer?
Maybe we just have quiet.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to tell me anything about that person that was in the suitcase and how that happened and why you were in a crime scene and what was going on with people who reported gunfire.
Like he shot my friend.
I didn't see a gun on him.
Yeah, that's true. But he did shoot my friend with rock salt. It was really weird. I don't really understand it because like mostly from what I understand, right? People use bullets in guns. So I was really confused when it was rock salt.
Sorry, did you say your friend?
Uh-huh.
Who else was in the house with you?
I don't know if you know them.
Well, I know a lot of people. Give me a try.
Do you know the cryptid?
Oh.
Car stops. I'm sorry?
You know the cryptid?
The vigilante turns in his seat to look at you through the mesh. Yes, I am aware of the vigilante, the cryptid. Are you friends with the cryptid?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, we are definitely going to the police station, and I am not the only one who is going to have questions for you.
Okay.
Do you know the cryptid's name?
No, it's the cryptid. Unless like the first name cryptid. Yeah.
Why don't you just keep talking? And he pulls out his phone and says, and I'm going to go ahead and just record our conversation just so, we don't have to, repeat all of this back to the officers back at the station.
Makes total sense.
And turns on the voice memo and sets it in the passenger seat beside him. And then says, will you tell me again, who was it that was in the house with you?
Yeah, it was me and the cryptid and then that weird fedora guy.
You pull up to the police station, Nammi, and the next we see of you, you are sitting in a room with a mirror. It is a classic police interrogation room. It's got that kind of like color dotted linoleum on the floor. And there is a little table with like a copy of the Bible sitting on top of it. And there's like those like kind of buzzing fluorescent lights. You are not handcuffed to the table. They took your handcuffs off when they brought you in here. But no one has been in the room for a while, and the door is locked if you've checked it. What do you do?
It's gonna rock back and forth a little bit and twiddle my thumbs and like look around and be a little bored.
The door opens, and that police officer who brought you in walks in alongside two other people. There is a detective whose name is Ripley Adams.
Wait.
We have met Ripley Adams. Ripley Adams is...
hunting the cryptid, right? The one who was like investigating.
Yeah. And we also see his partner, who we've also seen before. This is Officer Marjorie Sheridan. She was the other woman that was at the front door of Kelly's place when they came to try to recruit him into the Myriad program. And the two of them walk in alongside this other officer. I'm going to go ahead and give him a name. This is Walter Polona.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got the wrong person being investigated right now.
Walter takes a seat. Officer Polona takes a seat. And the other two remain standing, kind of leaning up against the glass. And Walter says, it's Nammi, right?
By the way, I understand that the Bible's important to some people, but like, I don't follow that God, so it's I don't know if it has any like standing here. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. We can get you a copy of whatever it is that you need in case we need you to swear on it.
Okay.
So I don't think I've introduced myself. My name's Officer Polona.
Hello.
He gestures behind himself and says, this is Detective Adams and his partner, Officer Sheridan. They're doing some, they're trying to learn a little bit more about the cryptid. So could you tell me exactly what happened when you arrived at the Aruna house tonight?
Yeah. So we noticed that the window was open.
And sorry, real quick, who's the we in this situation?
Oh, me and the cryptid.
Okay, continue.
And we noticed that there was a window that wasn't opened, that was opened later when the police were there earlier in the day.
You're saying you were at the house earlier?
Yeah. Oh, and what was his name? Sommer?
Officer Sommer?
I talked to him and I complimented him on his haircut. He'll remember me.
All right, I'll make a note.
Yeah.
And he scribbles something down.
Yeah. Anyway, I was there because my friend Ace, well, they're kind of like, okay, so they are kind of a friend, but more of a customer because I work at Hot House Flowers. Anyway, I was checking in on them because they called me and were like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to pick up my flowers because there's a whole situation happening. And I was like, oh my goodness, what's wrong? And so then I was like, what's going on, Ace? And Ace was like, oh my gosh, well, there's blood everywhere. They're going to think it's my fault. And I was like, oh no, but you didn't do anything. You're such a nice person, Anyway, and so I said, don't worry about it. I have a very soothing voice and it makes people calm down very easily, right? So I said, don't worry about it. I'll come talk to somebody and I'll take care of it. And so I went to the scene of the crime, I guess. Anyway, we went, and what happened? Oh, we were waiting there, and then the window thing happened.
You saw an open window on the Aruna property.
And we were like, somebody must have gone in there, or they might have left. And we know the police officers didn't do that because the police officers, you guys came out through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And like usually you guys don't use windows. People don't use windows.
Mm-hmm.
Right. To leave. I know things about people. Anyway, that happened. And then, we had lunch, and then we went back to the house, and my friend went to the window, and the cryptid went to the window, and then there was the dude with the fedora shot them.
You're saying this man was in the house when you entered?
Yeah, in the walk-in closet.
I see.
Yeah. Which you can probably check because the doors were exploded by the gun, which was shooting rock salt, which was really weird.
Miss Nammi, do you have a last name?
No.
Did you have any previous employment before Hot House Flowers?
Define employment.
Did you work for money?
No.
Okay. Did you live somewhere else where you worked for money?
I lived somewhere else, but I didn't have to worry about money.
Your family has some money themselves.
What? No, we don't really care about money.
How long have you been in Norfolk?
About, 2-3 years?
And where were you before that?
With Dranja?
They all exchange a look. I'm sorry. With who?
Dranja. The goddess?
This is a religious commune?
I don't know what that word means.
A gathering of people who all believe the same thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, we want to help you here.
Okay.
We're really worried about your friend, the cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
We're worried that, he or she or they might get themselves hurt. We really don't want to see that. Do you happen to know where we could find them? We could have a conversation with them.
No, I really don't. Listen, I want to help you too, because if I help you, then you'll help Ace, right?
Yeah, we'll do everything we can to help Ace.
Well, so I don't know anything about where the cryptid is right now.
Where's the cryptid usually?
Well, we hang out sometimes in like abandoned buildings and stuff. But like it depends. It changes up sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the address of those buildings?
All of them?
Oh, just the most recent ones.
No, I'm not good with numbers.
All right. How about this? Would you be willing to do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Next time you go hang out with the cryptid, could you just I'll give you my number, and he slides a card across the table. Would you mind just give me a text, let me know where you are so I can come over and we can have a quick conversation with y'all?
I'll think about it.
All right, Nammi.
Okay.
The door opens and another officer pokes their head in and gestures. And Officer Polona gets up and goes and speaks to them in a kind of hushed tone and says, Nammi, are you married?
I don't think so.
So the man who left in the ambulance, the one who shot your friend, the cryptid, he's saying that when you punched him, there was a flash of light.
Ooh.
Like pink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that something you can do?
Oh, yeah.
And he pulls a pair of handcuffs out from his belt.
Okay.
And says, why don't you just come with me real quick? We're gonna move you to a different room.
Okay.
And you follow him into a cell block where you see Ace is sitting. It's a long row of cells. There's probably 6 or 8 of them. You are put into the cell next to Ace, and Officer Polona handcuffs you by one hand and then handcuffs it to the back of the cell where there is a little thing set into the wall. And he says, all right, you just hang out here. Just so you know, you have access to a phone call, just one.
Okay.
We will see about sending you home just as soon as we can.
Okay, thank you so much, officer.
You're so welcome, Nammi. And he begins to walk back down the cell block. And Ace says, Nammi?
Hi, Ace.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I punched a guy who shot my friend, and they put me in here.
Okay. Okay. What?
Mm-hmm.
You punched? Who did you punch?
I don't know. Is this guy who had a fedora and a trench coat? You know, like on the signs that they have around town where they're like town watch. He kind of looked like one of those guys.
Hey, Nammi, did you tell them that you punched him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell them anything else?
I told them that I was with my friend the cryptid.
Wait, the crypt? Okay. That is the person in the... They kind of like look down the row of cells to make sure that the cops are listening and then lower their voice. That's the person in the ski mask.
Oh, yeah.
Was in my house earlier? You're friends with them?
Yeah.
They would not tell me that you were friends with them. I would have just gone with them.
That's so weird. Like, we're totally friends.
Nammi, you cannot talk to the police.
Oh.
They're going to try to arrest your friend.
Oh, you know, now that you say that, actually, they did tell me not to trust the police. So that was probably something I should have remembered.
Okay.
I also told them I knew you, but that you were a customer. Not like...
Yeah. That's fine. There's nothing else you don't... Okay. Has anyone heard from Kennedy?
I don't think so.
They just kind of put their head in their hands. Look, I'm calling a lawyer. Do you have money?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to my lawyer and see if he can represent you too. Is that okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. Just don't talk to the police. Don't say anything in front of the police unless you have a lawyer, okay?
Oh.
Don't ever, ever, ever say anything in front of the police unless you have a lawyer.
Okay. Do you think they'd get mad at me? Because this is a little itchy. Do you think they'd get mad at me if I like try to break it off?
Are you a myriad?
No. Why do people keep asking me that?
Can you break it?
Probably.
Can you get us out of here?
Whoa. Maybe.
Rabbit,
Yeah, what's up?
You get a text message from Kelly that says, "On my way to the city, some stuff happened. Nammi got arrested."
Rabbit texts back, WTF, be safe. Where are the tables?
Rabbit, you have, maybe with Kelly's direction, you have managed to pull together a couple of tables. Sylvia and Hannah are both sort of set up on, competing tables here. There's 2 cakes, there's 2 sets of presents.
Okay.
A lot of the kids are out on the roller rink. Some of the older ones are kind of like helping instruct the younger ones. Joni comes up to you and says, You really don't look good. No offense, but
Whoa. Hey, I mean, yeah.
Or you didn't when you walked in. Are you feeling better?
I've been feeling fine the whole time. You're probably just picking up on the natural stress of the job. I'm cool. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm good.
Kelly.
Okay, all right. I'll level with you because I value honesty. Yeah, I feel like shit, but don't worry. I'm. It's not contagious, and it's not getting in the way of my job functions or anything. I'm good. I'm here. Look, I slept through the day. I was at my apartment, came right here for my shift. I'm good, okay?
What do you mean came right here for your shift?
Well, like I woke up and came right here. Like I'm just saying I was sleeping, I came here, so like I'm a little groggy, sure, but
why'd you come through the front door?
What?
Your apartment's upstairs.
I forgot about this.
Was that an honest mistake? That's hilarious.
Oh, it was an honest mistake. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
Please, let's roll with it, please.
Okay. All right. Can we step into like the office or something really quick? I gotta tell you something.
Yeah. Come with me. And she pulls you back into like a incredibly cramped, tight little office. It has like the lockers for people to put their like personal belongings and like also a desk and also the cleaning supplies and also the lost and found. And it's like 10 square feet.
Great. So before I get into this, what does Rabbit know about Kelly's relationship with the city council member?
With the city council member?
Or not city council member.
The liaison.
The liaison for the city?
I don't know, William.
Would Rabbit know that you are seeing them at all?
Kelly. Yeah. No, I think that's like knowledge that you and Nammi both would have.
But probably not a lot of detailed knowledge about it, just that like This is the
No,
person
just
you're
that it's
seeing?
like happening.
Okay. All right.
But also that Kelly definitely doesn't want anyone else to know.
Sure. Oh yeah. I'm
That's not
thinking
me
about
stopping you. That's me letting you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to share a little bit of the truth, but as little as possible. All right, I'm really trying to keep this on the down low, and I think I can trust you. I haven't been spending all my nights in my own bed lately. I have been seeing someone, and when I say I woke up at my apartment, it was no. I woke up in the bed of another, and I overslept a bit, and we had a late night. So yes, I came here straight from a bed I was borrowing. Is that enough? I don't really want to get into it. You know, it's kind of a private thing for me.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. Listen, if you need to take the night off, it's fine. It's totally fine. Like, it's going to suck. I'm just being honest with you, but like, we'll manage. Like, go upstairs, get some rest. Like, I get it. New relationship.
Has it been like about an hour since the shift started?
Hey, Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's the very instant that you turn back into Rabbit.
Is this like this is like a...
Well, I'll give you an option here. I'll give you an option.
Yeah.
Either it's instant, or you start the process of that slow and unseemly transformation that we've talked about.
Yeah. Well, so what I was
choice.
also wondering about, because there is, after 48 hours, you'll need to, or whenever the time is, you'll need to revert to one of your appearances and rest no matter what. So I imagine that Rabbit, whatever happens, also gets like really, really exhausted at this point. Mm-hmm. Do you mind if and I think, honestly, I don't love this, but I think that what feels right from a narrative sense and makes sense, I think Rabbit is going to basically just like kind of pass out as Kelly and kind of crumple into a corner and then like do a pretty quick pass transformation when they hit the ground.
Joni freaks the fuck out. Holy shit, what the fuck? Who are you? Holy fuck,
quiet, please.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh my god, my head is killing me,
Who
please.
the fuck are you?
Joni, right? Joni. Hey.
Who the fuck are you? Tell me who you are right now. How the fuck did you... You're a fucking myriad. You're a fucking myriad. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. What
Joni?
the fuck?
Joni. That was... Now, if I'm not mistaken, what you just saw before now, you thought you were seeing Kelly, right? Who works here, right? Is that right?
Yes, and you told me that you were Kelly.
No. Listen. This happens sometimes. Yes, I am a myriad. I just found myself here in this room with you. I'm still working on controlling this, right? But sometimes when my magic gets out of hand, it can alter people's perception of reality, okay? Were you seeing me as Kelly? Because I was dreaming about Kelly, my friend.
Are you? Hang on. Stop.
I'm a friend of Kelly.
Are you Kelly or are you not Kelly?
No, I'm not Kelly. I'm Rabbit. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This must be really bad. Are you okay? Listen, sit down. We can talk about this. I'm not dangerous.
You need to roll manipulate someone 100%.
Yeah. And I think I'm what I'm asking them to do is sit down and talk to me. Trust me, I'm not dangerous. 4 + 4 plus charm is a 1, so that's going to be a 9 total.
Okay. On a 7 and 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. Get Kelly on the phone right now so that I know that he is okay.
I hit call like I had just been texting Kelly, so I just opened my phone and hit call.
Hey, Kelly, you're in the hospital, right?
Yeah, it's on silent.
Okay. Rabbit, does it ring out, William?
Yeah.
I do show that I'm calling though. It's like, you know the number, right?
I need to hear his voice. I need to hear his voice. How do I know that you didn't fucking eat him or something? Sorry, I didn't mean it's. I don't think all myriads eat people. I'm just like.
How about this? Listen,
you freak me the fuck out. Okay.
I understand. Listen, I understand. This is very scary and startling. Think about it this way: if I was dangerous and you just caught me in a myriad moment, would you still be safe right now? Would I not have attacked you if I was going to? is
I
not
don't
the
know.
fact
I
that
don't
I'm
know how
seeing-
this stuff works. I'm not a myriad.
Okay, I can tell you then. I've been here for a very long time in town, okay? A lot of people around here know me. I am a moon witch, okay? I'm the only one of my kind. I do moon magic. It's very chaotic and volatile, and I don't know how to control it yet. It manifests in a lot of ways, a lot of gravity stuff, and sometimes the pressure on the brain can create a lot of issues of perception, okay? I think what's happening is you perceived probably me as Kelly, right? When you came into this office and we were talking. I don't know how that all went down exactly, but I'm not here to hurt you. In fact, if I could just go, you wouldn't have to worry about this anymore. And Kelly's okay. I can have him call you as soon as he answers. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I mean, can you just trust me on that for now? And if you don't hear from Kelly in 24 hours, here, I'll give you my phone number and you can call me and we'll meet up and you can kill me if that's what you got to do. I don't know. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to put you in a hard spot, but it's clear that the volatility of my magic has very negatively affected your day and mine too, to be honest, but you don't got to worry about that. I think I just want to remove us both from this situation and just move on. Can we do that?
You are going to sit in this office and stay here until Kelly shows up. And if you leave, I am calling the police.
Okay, that's fair. If Kelly calls back, can I call you in or
Yes.
Okay. Listen, I'm really sorry about all this, okay? Also, from what I was hearing earlier, some of the kids might be uncomfortable with the shoe sizes. I don't know who can deal with that. I just heard some yelling earlier.
This night just keeps getting worse and worse. Kelly, you slip off the side of the ambulance. You are out in the sort of loading dock kind of area where they bring people in. They are taking this person off of the ambulance and into the hospital. What do you do?
I'm going to follow this person all the way to their room.
Okay, I think this is an act under pressure then.
Actually, I think it's a burglary where I get into a secure location.
Huh. Okay, sure. You know what? Yeah, I think it is a burglary.
And that's going to be a 4 and a 5, which is a 9, plus a 2 for sharp, which is going to be an 11.
Okay. Which 3 are you picking?
When I break into a secure location, roll plus sharp. On 10 plus, you pick 3. On a 7 and 9, The 3 are you get in undetected, you get out undetected, you don't leave a mess, and you find what you are after. So I would like to get in undetected, find what I'm after, and leave undetected.
Then I think that the shot we get, Kelly, is a doctor checking this person's pulse and this person just kind of waving them away and leaving, kind of putting the little clipboard in the plastic thing outside of the door and closing the door behind them. And then this person, this taller, older man in the trench coat kind of finally relaxes back onto their pillow. And that's when the door opens again.
And another doctor comes in the room wearing a white coat.
Who are you?
This doctor's got a surgery mask stuff on, has the head thing to stop the hair from getting everywhere, and has a full surgical mask over the front and has goggles on. And he's gonna come in closer. He's like,
Do I need surgery?
Yeah, you might need some surgery. And then pulls out from the coat, the inside of the coat, an arm comes out with the rock salt shotgun and presses it against the person. You might need some surgery. I would keep quiet if I was you.
What do you want?
Who are you?
My name's Simon Pip.
Simon, what were you doing in that house?
Same thing you were probably doing. Looking for answers.
What kind of answers are you seeking? Ones that help the police or the ones that actually help people?
He kind of shifts, even with the shotgun barrel pressed into his side, he kind of shifts over to look at you and says, how much do you know? Are you a myriad?
Am I maybe. Are you?
No.
Do you hunt myriads?
I used to.
And press the barrel a little bit into the chest.
Hey, listen, I'm not... Look, I get it. I'm trying to adapt to a changing world here. But it looks real bad when a vampire's partner goes missing and there's a bunch of blood on the floor. Now, I'm sure that you also noticed that there was a bunch of blood when the vampire could have sucked it up themselves. Why leave a trail? Why call the police themselves?
Yeah, I did notice all of those things. That's right.
So I don't think it was this vampire necessarily.
Or a vampire at all. Yeah.
But it's something. And someone's got to kill it before it hits again.
Simon Pip, was it?
Not all myriads are good, man. There's a line between being a myriad and being a monster. And I don't know where that line is yet. But killing people, I think that puts you on one side of the line.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're in agreement there. Not the weird phrasing that you chose. Because, like, who cares if someone's a myriad or a monster or whatever? You know, you're killing people, you're probably doing wrong. Or maybe you're not. I guess I have a question for you. And I release the barrel, I flip the gun around, and I hand it back.
Do not hand this. I don't want a fucking gun. I'm in the hospital. Do you know how bad it would look if I ended up with a gun in here?
Well, I'm not going to keep it.
Well, put it somewhere else.
I don't use guns.
Leave it somewhere. Throw it in the fucking dumpster.
Oh, okay. You know, it was kind of hard getting in here with this thing. I just want to point that out. That I put a lot of effort.
I did not ask you to come in here.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't ask me to come in here.
Frankly, I didn't ask for the fucking butt to my head either, or the punch from whoever the fuck that was.
Yeah, and well, because of you shot my friend, you shot me.
You were in a house where someone died. You know who returns to the scene of a crime?
Yeah.
Guilty people.
Yeah, that's a good point. You were also in a house where something happened, and you know who returns to the scene of the crime? Simon?
I don't have to explain myself to you. You gonna shoot me? You gonna rat me out?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay.
Okay, we're in agreement then.
So I'm gonna do my investigation. You do yours.
Yeah,
more power to you.
Okay. Well, because of you, my friend is arrested. So
she shouldn't have punched me.
Well, you should have been easier to stuff in a suitcase.
Yeah.
Nammi, this lawyer arrives. They are a werewolf. They are wearing a suit, a navy blue suit and tie, and they are enormous. They are like probably 7 feet tall, just built, just cut, and just covered in like coarse brown fur. Big long snout, tail coming out the back of suit pants. And they kind of like stroll up to the bars and kind of like lean their arm horizontally up against the bars and say, I hear somebody needs help.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's true. Quick question. Do you have a partner? Because I bet I have several people that I know who could definitely be interested in you. I'm just putting that out there.
You mean like a sorry, I had something in my throat. You mean like a law partner? Or?
No, I meant like a romantic partner, like a life partner.
Oh. Well, hey, let's see if I can help you, and then maybe you can help me. How about that?
Okay, all right.
Okay, come with me. And he has an officer who's there unlock the door, and he takes you into a private room and says, okay, you need to tell me what you have told the police up to this point. Do you summarize?
Yes.
He says, oh boy, okay. Okay, first things first. Who's Dranya?
Dranya is a goddess that I report to.
Oh, you're a myriad.
Why do people keep saying that? I'm not a myriad.
Sorry. Is there another, should I use something else?
I don't know, I'm like...
Cryptid? That's got kind of a different ring to it considering the last couple months, but...
Yeah. No, I'm a divine messenger sent from the goddess Dranja.
Sure. Okay, I'm a werewolf, so so listen, I can't really pass judgment here. People didn't think I existed either. Okay, so there's a divine, so God exists?
I don't know about that.
A God exists?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know. Maybe you're gonna grab that Bible on the way out. All right. So listen, this person introduces themselves. Mm-hmm. Their name is Almos Sumati. They are a trans man. As part of their gender confirmation, they just chose to stay as a werewolf. That is what makes them feel the best about themselves. So they are permanently a werewolf. They do not functionally have a human form. Almost says, all right, so listen, I'm gonna do my best to help you out here. I think we can get things figured out, but they're gonna want to know who the cryptid is, or at least get some kind of info on the cryptid. I'm not saying you know who the cryptid is, and I'm not saying you should tell them who the cryptid is. But if you do, it helps our case.
What? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
What would happen to the cryptid if they caught them?
It's hard to say, but they'd probably be looking for someone like me to prevent them from going to prison for life. Or, maybe not life.
Prison?
20 years, 30 years?
What?
It depends. I don't know. It depends how much they could tie to the cryptid.
Yeah, but the cryptid only does things that help people.
Yeah, not everyone sees it that way. Especially not people higher ups in the city,
And then my other question, because you answer questions, right?
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
My other question is, they tied me to a wall. Well, they chained me to a wall. If I break the chain, would they get mad at me?
They chained you to a wall?
Yeah.
They are not allowed to do that.
Oh.
They are not allowed to do that, and we will be arguing that in your case.
Okay.
Okay? So you're not a myriad, but you got like powers or something?
Yeah, I think they think I'm a myriad, and then they chained me to a wall.
Okay, listen, they are not allowed to do that. If they ever try to do that to you again, you call me, okay?
Okay.
They can't, just because you're a myriad doesn't mean you got any less rights than anyone else here.
Okay.
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 I'm gonna start laying out a strategy. Mm-hmm. You got anyone you could call?
Yes.
I'm gonna get you a phone call. Give them a call. They can bring you some stuff. I'm gonna get you out of here tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to, I don't know if this is gonna be a case or if they're gonna let you settle somehow. Kind of depends on how much you give them on the cryptid, honestly. Mm-hmm. But, just be prepared to come back down here or to the courthouse. You know where the courthouse is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
They're going to take you back to the cell. Do not let them chain you up again, okay?
Okay, yeah, that was really annoying and it itched.
And they take you back to the cells and almost says, I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
And he wanders off. Ace is wiping away some, tears and hey, welcome back. Is Almost going to help you?
Yeah. He said that he can get me out of here, hopefully tonight.
That's great. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for you.
What's wrong?
I just want to see Kennedy. I'm a vampire, Nammi. I know how much blood it takes to kill somebody. There was more than enough on the ground. I don't know what I'm going to do. And Ace comes closer and whispers and says, look, if they start looking at me, I'm a pretty compelling choice, okay? I work for some people when maybe I shouldn't be. You ever heard of the Dread Ringers?
Have I ever heard of the Dread Ringers?
That's up to you. They are the arch vampire Carmichael's crew in the city.
Probably not. No.
I do some work for them. Nothing I'm just there I have an art history degree and they're buying art. So I come to make sure that it is real and that nobody's getting ripped off, but it's not legal. And the money that they're paying me is not legal. Okay. So, and working with another vampire and the Dread Ringers, I know their reputation. Okay. I get it. I was trying to save up for the wedding. It's fucking expensive to have a wedding. And I don't know I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I think Kennedy's dead. And I think I'm going to go to prison. And I don't know what I'm going to do.
Listen. You're going to be okay. We're going to figure it all out. Your lovely werewolf lawyer man is going to help. Everything's going to be fine. And if I can get to Kennedy, wherever she is, I can help her. Okay?
Okay.
Maybe that's what I can do tonight. When I get out, I can try to find her.
I mean, can you get us out of here?
I can try. Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I still chained to the wall?
No, they did not rechain you.
I'm gonna try to bend the bars, I guess.
So if you bend the bars, you won't get out. Let's make this one roll to get out. So you are using magic to get out of here. Tell me how you're doing that.
I want to use magic to do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Okay.
And I would be phasing us through the wall, essentially.
Love it. Give me a weird roll.
You're not gonna believe me. I rolled a 12.
Okay. For use magic, when you use magic, say what you're trying to achieve and how you do the spell, then roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, the magic works without issues. Choose your effect. You and Ace phase through the back wall of this police station, and suddenly you are outside in the streetlights. And Ace says, okay, now we have to run.
Why you gotta make the werewolf so hot?
Because werewolves are hot.
Yeah, you don't have to do too much.